What's up, traders? So today we're going to talk about a stock that I've been making money off of for a very, very long time, and it is now making the perfect setup to continue to make more money. Now, if you're new to this channel, my name is Rashad. I am a full-time options trader, and I'm blessed to be able to make full-time income from the stock market. But go ahead and do me a huge favor and go ahead and tap that like button. And do remember that this is not financial advice, nor is it a recommendation to buy, sell, or hold any equities or options contracts. Now, first things first, I always share a scripture that has to do with money, wealth building, or business. And today's scripture comes from Proverbs 11:24, and it says, "One person gives freely, yet gains even more, and another withholds unduly, but comes to poverty." All right, the Lord loves a cheerful giver. And I can tell you one thing, when you are a cheerful giver, things just seem to return back to you in abundance. As in, whatever you gave out typically gets multiplied and returned to you in some form or fashion. All right, so do not be a greedy individual. But if you are one currently and you are not where you want to be, then I would say go ahead and switch it up. There's no point of doing the same things over and over again, expecting a different result. So if you want a different result, do something different. All right, but I hope that word blesses somebody. But speaking of people receiving blessings, I have to shout out members of the Trade to Freedom community. So Hector said last Friday when we had that huge red day in the market, he made a little over $1,000 in profit on a red day while on vacation. He says, "I'll take that. Didn't do much this week since I was out and about. Wasn't expecting much. Good way to start the month though. Trade small, trade often. Let's get it." All right, so that's amazing. $1,000 in profit on a day where everybody else is panicking and losing money. And he even did it while on vacation. And I can tell you one thing, I'm just now getting back from vacation, and I can surely tell you making money while you're laying on a beach is a different vibe. And Benjamin says, "It looks like the market is healing. I was able to exit the Oracle position at 71% profit." So amazing job, Benjamin. Then Keisha says, "Planted my seeds on Blood Friday last week and was able to reap my harvest as I closed my TMQ leap today at 53% profit." All right, so shout out to everybody in the community. If you know anybody who would like to join a cool community and trade their way to freedom, come join us. The link is below in the description. But not only will you get to see my exact trades as soon as I enter them, you'll get access to my entire options framework via the Trade to Freedom course. You'll have access to ask me questions at any given time. And lastly, you'll be within a community of other traders who all have the exact same goal. And so if that interests you, then come on and join us. The link is below in the description. But with that, let's get down to business. The stock we are going to talk about today is none other than Amazon, ticker symbol AMZN. Now, unless you were born yesterday, I probably don't need to tell you much about the company of Amazon and what they do. However, what I do want to tell you is ways that the company will grow over the next 5 years. That has me extremely bullish. And we'll look at the charts and I'll show you why this is a great opportunity as we speak right here, right now. And then lastly, we will look at some potential trades within the Moomoo platform. So let's go ahead and take a look. All right, so top 5 ways Amazon can grow by 2030. And the first one is they will scale AI in AWS, all right, which stands for Amazon Web Services. Now, a lot of people don't know that Amazon Web Services is really the bread and butter when it comes to Amazon right now because it is so extremely profitable. Whereas their product delivering service is not as profitable because of all of the extreme expenses that they have within that business. All right, so we all see Amazon trucks delivering products every single day around the clock, but that is not their bread and butter when it comes to net profit. When it comes to net profit, the bottom line, the net income, Amazon Web Services is that deal for Amazon. All right, and so they are investing more into their AI cloud infrastructure, and this has the potential to bring in tens of billions of dollars more within the next 5 years. And then when it comes to investing in AI in general, Amazon is investing a lot more than most other companies. But we will discuss that further in a little bit. Secondly, they plan on expanding their international markets. All right, we here in the US are so used to seeing Amazon every single day that you may be surprised to know that they are not delivering in every single city in the world. So they are targeting the EU and India via localized platforms. And so once they get that built out, that can obviously bring in hundreds of billions of dollars in revenue. All right, we don't know what it'll bring to their bottom line, but it will definitely bring bring in more revenue. Third is they will streamline operations. Now, Amazon has, I believe, the most employees of any company in the entire world. I do believe that they have around 1 million employees as we speak. And obviously, if they have employees, then they have to pay them. And so having 1 million employees times however much they're getting paid, that is a pretty big bill. And so if they are able to cut any amount of employees, then that can be an extreme amount of savings every year, because we know that it is not how much you make, it's about how much you keep. And so this could be a potential $3 billion in annual savings, which would increase their profit margins by quite the bit. All right, number 4, enhance advertisements. They will use AI personalization for dynamic retail ads. Now, I don't need to tell you that digital ads is a huge business. 2 of the top largest companies in the world, being both Google and Meta platforms, make the majority of their money from digital advertisement. And so that is a huge opportunity for Amazon, because obviously they get millions and millions and millions of people that visit their website every single day. So if we are able to increase the amount of money that they are making from advertisements, then that can be an extreme way to boost the margins and profitability, as well as increase the revenue. So I am very excited for them to continue moving forward in that realm. And then last but not least, accelerate sustainability. They are planning on deploying over 100,000 EVs, while also trying to use autonomous vehicles to deliver your packages instead of obviously a human going out and delivering your packages who they have to pay. And so that is an amazing opportunity as well. I think out of all of them, that is the one that is going to take a bit more years for that to develop. However, once they are able to do that, that will help them also reduce their employees by a large amount, which will increase their profitability even more. But now let's go ahead and head into the Moomoo platform and look at some more data. But first, I have to give a huge shout out to the sponsors of this video, Moomoo. Now, beyond just being an amazing brokerage and one that has tools way better than most brokerages that I know, right now they have one of the most amazing sign-up offers as well. When you open up an account using the link below in the description, not only can you get up to $1,000 of NVDA stock, but you can also get up to an 8.1% APY on your idle funds. And that is just crazy. But what was just added, they added in an additional $100 cash reward. When you open up an account using my link below in the description, you will not find this anywhere else. So make sure that you take advantage of this. But on top of all of that, their mobile platform is next level. Taking a look at their mobile app, so you can see here, you can see a lot of general information such as earnings and earnings calendars and earnings beats and economic calendars. However, what I like most is this investment theme. So if we click on investment themes, here they categorize stocks based on what they're impacted by. And so what I like most is this one that's called Nancy Pelosi Portfolio. Now, if you're not familiar, Nancy Pelosi is a US Congresswoman, and she seems to always select the right stocks right at the right time. And so Mumu conveniently put all the stocks that she is currently investing in right here on this list for you to see. And so if you just wanted to follow what Nancy Pelosi is doing, you could follow this investment theme in Mumu. But go ahead, check it out. The link is below in the description. You can get up to 60 free stocks, and you can only get that with this link. So go ahead and click it, and you can thank me later. All right, so here we are looking at the chart for Amazon. Now we can see during all the tariff drama, it dropped down here to 161 on April 7th. And from there, it rose with the rest of the market, and it peaked what looks like around September 9th at a high of $238. All right, and so over the last month, it has had a little bit of a sell-off. But what I want you to notice is that, one, it has now reached the bottom of the Bollinger Band. The Bollinger Band are these white lines here, but they just aim to show you the range that a stock is expected to trade within. And normally it's about 95% accurate. All right, so most of the time the stock actually trades within the Bollinger Band. However, what I want to point out to you is that right here, this teal line is the 200-day moving average. And typically that is a huge level of support. And we can see, looking at the chart over here, that the last few days, it kind of hit that 200-day moving average and bounced back up. And then yesterday, it hit the 200-day moving average and bounced back up. And then today, it is having a green day. And so that is exactly what I wanted to see, is for that level of support to remain strong. Now, obviously, it's still around it. However, that 200-day moving average is showing to be a good level of support as we speak. And if for some reason it were to drop below this 200-day moving average, then $200 would definitely be some form of support as those big round numbers are typically always, at least for the short term, a level of support or resistance. All right. And if Amazon were to go down to 200, then you need to load the bag, because that is just a very short term blimp and it will definitely move up over the long term. All right, but knowing all of those factors that we talked about on how they will grow over the next 5 years and seeing that they are now at a level of support, I want to do any type of bullish strategy. Okay, and I would love to buy leaps on Amazon. However, I am not ready to do that yet, because when it comes to leaps, I always focus on the stochastic. All right, and so when looking at the stochastic, one, I want to look at the weekly stochastic. And so I may come down here and select weekly. And what I want is for the stochastic here to be pointing in an upwards direction. And it is getting very close to doing so. But I want this blue line to cross over the red and start pointing upwards. And when that happens, that tells me that the stock is now ready for some bullish momentum, or that it already has bullish momentum. The stochastic is just a momentum oscillator. So quite simply, if the stochastic is pointing upwards, that means the stock has bullish momentum. And if the stochastic is pointing downwards, that means it has bearish momentum. All right. And so of course, over this last month, the stochastic has been pointing downwards because Amazon has been going down, but now it's starting to move sideways, and I'm just waiting for it to move upwards. And when that happens, I may enter into some leaps. However, while I'm waiting, what I want to do is go ahead and sell puts and or credit spreads. And so let's go ahead and take a look at that. And then also, if you have a smaller account, I will also show you another stock that you could use that will take up a lot less buying power. So stay tuned, but let's head on over to the options chain. Now, the first thing I want to do is I want to show you right here. If you come over to the right side, it will show you the implied volatility, which is here. Now, what you'll notice is for this week's expiration, it says 44%. The next week is 37%. And then the week after that, it makes a huge jump all the way up to 54%. All right. And so typically when you say a huge jump like that, it is because of some sort of event. And normally it's because they have earnings that week. All right. And so when you see a huge jump in IV from one week to another, just assume that they probably have earnings for that week. And that does hold true for Amazon. They will have earnings in the week ending October 31st. And so what I want to do is I want to go ahead as an option seller and go ahead and take advantage of the increased premiums. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look at that date. And now I want to look at the expected move. The expected move says plus or minus $16.98. So give or take, if we were to subtract this amount from the current price, which is at $216, then that will put us right around $200. And so with that information, we could go ahead and select our strike price. Now, please, 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 guys, this is just an example that I am showing. We in the Trader Freedom community have already placed our trade on Amazon and we are already up significantly. What I'm showing you here is just an example. If you want to see my exact trades, then you have to join the Trader Freedom community. All right, but we could possibly come over here and select any price under $200 or maybe $200 or below, right? So let's say I want to have a little bit of margin of error. Then maybe I would come to this 197.5 strike. And we can see that it's paying anywhere between $241 to $246 right here, right now for selling a put. All right. And when we're selling a put, we're just agreeing to buy the shares if the stock price were to drop below our strike by the expiration date. All right. So if I go ahead and click here, then we can see that I'll make $242 per contract as long as Amazon's stock price, which is currently at 216, stays above 197 by our expiration date. Now, when you sell puts, you are agreeing to buy shares of the stock, 100 shares of the stock per contract that you have. And so at a strike of $197.50, then that would technically be $19,750 that you would need in order to buy the shares if the stock price were to drop well below your strike price. And so the question is, if you don't have that amount of money, or you don't want to use up that much buying power on the trade, then what could you do? Well, one, you could easily just turn this into a credit spread. All right, so if we're going to go ahead and sell to open this $197.50 strike, then we could come and buy to open any strike below that in order to turn it into a credit spread. And so I could come over and maybe do the $190 strike and go ahead and buy that one. And now that drastically reduces the amount of money that I would need in order to put on this trade, right? Before we needed about $19,750. But now if you come down here and we look at this max loss, we can see it is now only $634. So that drastically reduced the amount of money we needed to put on the trade. And what it also did is it did reduce the amount of money that we will make, but you can see here, we'll make about $115, which is still a very good return on our investment. All right, and so something else you could do is you could use a leveraged ETF that follows Amazon, and that would be ticker symbol AMZU. All right, so here we are at AMZU, and we can see it's currently trading at $33.53, which is a lot less than Amazon, which is currently at $216. And so because it is a much smaller price, that makes it a lot easier for people with smaller accounts to trade. Now, as far as a leveraged ETF, this simply aims to move 2 times the move that Amazon moves every single day. All right, so if Amazon moves up 1% for the day, then this ticker will look to move up 2% for the day. And the same works in reverse. If Amazon moves down 1% for the day, then this ticker will look to move down 2% for the day. All right, and so because of that increased volatility, the premiums are much higher. All right, because anytime you have more volatility, then the premiums will always be higher. And then the second thing to know is that this specific ticker only has monthly expiration dates. All right, so if I were going to place a trade today, then I would probably be going out to this date that is 36 days out from now. All right, so you don't have as many expirations as you would with just trading Amazon. However, if we go ahead and take a look here, following the same rules, we can see the expected move is about $6.71 plus or minus. And so I would just subtract that amount from the current price of AMZU, which is 33, and that'll get us around $27. And so I would just come down here. We can see 27 is paying anywhere between $90 to $100 as we speak. And that alone is almost a 4% return within this time frame. And so if we went ahead and we use that $27 strike, then we can see that we'll make about $95 and we'll need about $2,600 for the trade. But then again, you can also turn this into a credit spread as well. So we could come down and buy to open any put lower than $27. So let's say I wanted to buy to open this $21 strike. All right, so I'll go ahead and select that to add it to my ticker. And we can see it only reduced the amount of money that I'll be making by $15. All right, so I went from making $95 for selling the put to now making $80 for selling this credit spread. But now instead of needing $2,600 in order to put on the trade, now I only need $520 to do the exact same thing. So that is amazing. If we come up here and look at the curve, we can see the stock is currently trading right here. And if it goes up, we just keep our money. If it stays the same, we just keep our money. If it comes down some, we just keep our money. However, if the stock price were to drop below our strike of 27, then you can see we'll start to make less and less and less. And then our break even is right here at $26.20. All right. And then if it were to continue going down more than that, then the contracts would be at a loss. And then you can decide whether you want to exit the trade or whether you would like to just take assignment of the shares and turn around and sell covered calls. Or if you know you don't want to take assignment of the shares, and you don't want to have to look at it every day, you could just set a stop loss to stop you out if the trade were to start going against you. All right, but that is what I think of Amazon right now. Let me know down in the comments below if you plan on trading Amazon at all. And do remember to get your free shares of NVDA and your cash bonus by using the Moomoo link below in the description. And also, if you're looking for a cool community to join, then you already know where to find us. But with that, I'll see you guys on the next video. Peace!